Thank you for viewing this Capital Magnet Fund Performance Report Completion Training hosted by the CDFI Fund. This segment will cover direct administrative expense reporting. First, we will navigate to AMIS, or the Awards Management Information System. From here on the home page, we will navigate to the CMF Performance Report by clicking on this link. Next, we will navigate to our performance report. There will be a performance report for each of your organization's awards. If you do not see the applicable report, go ahead and hit the Go button here, and that will pull up all of the applicable reports. On the performance report detail page, just a reminder, if you scroll to the direct administrative expenses section, you will see the amount of direct administrative expenses that are allowed under the award, which is 5% if allowed. So for this $1 million award, this test organization is allowed to use up to $50,000 of the award in direct administrative expenses. So if we scroll back up to the top, we will go ahead and create a direct administrative expense project. You can either click or hover on this project's link, and then we will click New Project. From the record type dropdown, we will select Direct Administrative Expenses and hit Continue. The red bars indicate required fields, so we will go ahead and enter a project name. So this one will be Direct Administrative Expense 2. This organization already had a direct administrative expense project, and we will report $10,000 of the award being committed to this direct administrative expense project. You are allowed to create multiple direct administrative expense projects, and because of that, the CDFI Fund does recommend that you only commit the amount that's needed for a given year to direct administrative expenses. So although this organization is allowed to use up to $50,000 of the award for direct administrative expenses, if only $10,000 of that is needed for a given reporting year, it is recommended that you only report a commitment and disbursement of $10,000 for that given year. So now we have created the project record, and if we return back to the performance report detail page, you will note that our commitment test information now shows the commitment information. There was already a prior direct admin expense record, so now our two $10,000 commitments show up here as $20,000 in total commitments. So if this is our only project to report, before we can generate the scorecard and submit, you'll notice if you try to do so, you will get an error noting that a stage, or as we now refer to as the annual reports, one is not created for this project record. So we will return to this project record and create an annual report, where on the project record, we reported a commitment of the award to the direct administrative expense project. Here on the annual project report, we will go ahead and report the disbursement of those funds. Right now that the annual project report has saved, you will notice the green checkbox stating that the annual report has been created. Since we reported a disbursement amount that is equal to the commitment amount, once we submit this performance report, next year an annual report will not be required. For the next reporting year, for 2020, you will notice a little checkbox here stating that you will not have to create an annual report for this direct administrative expense project. So if we return to our performance report detail page, we can then generate a scorecard. Sometimes this does take just a moment to load. And from there, you will notice we did not receive that error message any longer, stating that the annual report or the stage needed to be created. In the event that non-compliance explanations do pop up, please enter these in and fill them out as applicable. And from there, you are able to submit the performance report. If you have any additional questions, we encourage you to review the compliance reporting manual we have made available on our website. It will cover this topic in more detail. Additionally, you can reach out to the CDFI Fund. We recommend submitting a service request through the Awards Management Information System, but we can also be contacted via telephone at 202-653-0421 or via email at cmf@cdfi.tres.gov.